This is African American History is American History.
The reason why I'm in the movement in the South is because I think that things have gotten to the point where people have to do things for themselves. They've got to stop depending on the federal government or the state governments or even their local governments to secure their rights for them. They've got to act to win the rights that the Constitution guarantees them. People must make up their minds that if they want to be free and if they want others to be free, then they've got to do something. Something beyond just giving money or just casting a vote or just wishing others well, but they've got to put their bodies in the movement, as we say. They've got to get out on the front lines, and they've got to do something for themselves and for other people.
Social activist, leader in the civil rights movement, politician, professor, and author Horace Julian Bond was born on January 14, 1940. In the early 1960s, while attending Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, he helped establish the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, or SNCC. In 1971, he co-founded the Southern Poverty Law Center, or SPLC, in Montgomery, Alabama, and served as its first president for nearly a decade, remaining on its board of directors until his death. On July 28, 1961, Julian Bond married Alice Clopton, a student at Spelman College, and they had 5 children together. The couple divorced on November 10, 1989. In 1990, Bond married Pamela Sue Horowitz, a former SPLC staff attorney.
This is African American History is American History.
In 1965, Julian Bond was elected to the Georgia House of Representatives, where he served 4 terms. He was elected to serve 6 terms in the Georgia State Senate, serving a total of 20 years in both legislative chambers. In 1968, Julian Bond led an alternate delegation from Georgia to the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, where he was nominated as a candidate for Vice President of the United States. However, being too young to serve, the 28-year-old Bond withdrew his name from the ballot. In 1986, Bond ran for the United States House of Representatives from Georgia's 5th Congressional District, but lost the Democratic nomination to fellow civil rights leader John Lewis. Following that defeat, he left politics and taught at several prestigious universities, including American University, Drexel University, Harvard University, the University of Pennsylvania, and the University of Virginia. On April 9, 1977, Julian Bond hosted Saturday Night Live, becoming the first black political figure to do so. From 1980 to 1997, Julian Bond hosted America's Black Forum, and in 1987 and 1990, Bond narrated the critically acclaimed PBS TV series, Eyes on the Prize. He also authored the nationally syndicated newspaper column, Viewpoint.
This is African American History is American History.
In 1998, Bond was selected as chairman of the NAACP. Bond once referred to leading the NAACP as, quote, the most powerful job a black man can have in America, end quote. In 2002, he received the National Freedom Award from the National Civil Rights Museum. Julian Bond was an outspoken supporter of LGBTQ rights and publicly endorsed same-sex marriage. Additionally, he was a strong critic of policies contributing to climate change. In February of 2013, he was among a group of protesters arrested at the White House for civil disobedience in opposition to the Keystone XL pipeline. At the age of 75, Horace Julian Bond passed away on August 15, 2015, in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, due to complications from vascular disease. This has been African American History is American History.